Right then, so hello Mile Shy Club, and this is going to be your stargazing update for the 26th of July. And we're hoping and praying that we do have clear sky on that night. But that'll be our plan A. But our plan B will have a talk about the night sky and how you can get into it from a grassroots level. So not all will be lost, but I'm actually thinking, fingers crossed, we'll get some activity of a clear sky. So we'll have to keep praying for that one. Well, I just wanted to give you a quick update, really, because as you see on my screen, one of the key tools I'll ask you to download on the night is the Stellarium app, and the Stellarium app's really, really good. So when you open it up, you point it up to the night sky, even in the daytime if you wanted to, and it'll tell you what planets are in the night sky at time, what constellation. And this was really helpful when I was starting off, as I knew a little bit about the constellations and the planets, but I didn't really know too much about the seasons they came in, and the different types of celestial events when the moon goes into that constellation, or a grouping of the planets and stuff like that. So it really, really helped me, and it's dead easy to use. You just press on the bottom button here where the time is, and what we're going to do is I've put 21st of September. God knows why I've done that, but we're going to go to July, and we're going to go 26th of July, which is our day for Goit Valley. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set the time to about 10 o'clock in the evening. So on this night, let me just get that time down. On this night, what have we got installed on the night? So the sun will still, as you can see in the background there, this is really accurate, this app. The sun will still be setting behind the trees. So we'll still have some daylight. The sun will be completely set, but we're going to see some daylight. So them constellations there where Leo is, and Leo Minor, the small lion, and Lynx, the constellation of Lynx will just be barely visible at that point. But we'll start to get going. So the Big Dipper, Ursa Major, or the Plough will be up in the sky at that time. So it'll be a great picture to point out to you. And then you're going to have Canis Venici, and then right near there we're going to have other constellations as well, such as Draco, which will be right above our heads that night, and then my constellation, my birthday constellation of Virgo, with its lead star Speaker. And say lead star, it'll be the brightest star in that constellation. So Virgo will be rising, and then we've got Boots constellation with the monster Arcturus. And what this app does is it'll tell you exactly the time you point it up. It'll show you the star it points out and what that star is, and then it'll give you the name of the star, so it'll be Arcturus. And as you can see a satellite whizzing by. So maybe at 3 minutes past 10, we all look at Arcturus and see if we can spot that satellite coming by as well. So I'm going to teach you a lot of stuff about what you can see with your eyes. Firstly, because they're the best telescope you got, and you can see a heck of a lot with your eyes, just your eyes only, if you know what you're looking at. And then we're going to move it onto a smartphone telescope, and I'm going to bring up some of the my smaller telescopes, for example, just for portability. So we'll have my little Dobsonian, and we'll have maybe a couple of smart telescopes running, and then I'll bring up one of my main refractor telescopes as well. So we'll have a good look at a close-up of the stars, but also my binoculars. Got 2 pairs of binoculars that are really, really good for the night sky as well, and it can help you make out the colours on those stars as well. So in the evening, yeah, we have got plenty going on. So if we move the time up by 1 hour to 11 o'clock, when it's really now pitch black. So as you can see, we've got the beginnings of the, if we just go round in a circle, we've got the moon. Saturn will be rising at that point. So if we're high up, you'll get to see Saturn coming up into the Earth's atmosphere. So in probably half an hour after that, if I just move the clock forward, oh, maybe not like that. Let me reset that. What's me, that silly Billy. Let me just reset that. What have I done there? Okay. So I'm doing this on the fly, as you may know. Let's say about 11 o'clock. So back to our stargazing. So 11 o'clock, I've got our first planet coming up, and it will be Saturn on the 26th of July. Let me just find where it was. There we go. So there's Saturn. It'll be coming up about that time, and then about half an hour after that, you can slowly see the moon rising, and we'll have a good view of the moon on this night. So if it pushing midnight, you'll see a nice upcoming sort of, I would say about 75% full sort of waxing gibbous moon. It'll be a moon coming up in the east, and there'll be a couple of Starlink satellites coming by. We'll talk more about Starlink on the night. But there you go. You know, you're gonna have Saturn, you're gonna have the moon, and then you're gonna have Andromeda. So Andromeda will be with us. That's our closest neighbour in terms of a galaxy. Andromeda as well, which would be really good. And if we're lucky, light pollution, light pollution's should be okay in Goyt Valley. I would imagine it'll be a little bit better than where I am, because we're a level 7 here in Wythenshawe. And if you go on lightpollutiontracker.com, again, we'll share this digital toolkit with you on the night about how you can get using your phone to know what you're looking at. But lightpollution.com will tell you the levels of light pollution in Great Britain. So the Goyt Valley will be around level 5 or level 4. We're level 7 here, so you will get a bit more detail. The less light pollution, the better. And as you can see, you zoom in, you can start to see a little bit of the Milky Way here rising. Now, I don't think you'll be able to view it with your eyes. You have to go to really a dark sky spot to start to see the Milky Way. But if there is places across the country like Snowdonia. There's light pollution reserves in Scotland, across the UK as well, so where you can see the Milky Way go. But you should see that. I mean, if we turned all the lights off on the planet, and we had a massive blackout, let's say, that within about 5 minutes your eyes will start to see this wonder, which is the gas cloud for the Milky Way core. So again, a little thing for the night. But yeah, we've got Altair up in Aquila. We've got the Vega star, one of my favourites, an absolute gem. It shines blues. Vega will be right above our heads and will be following us all night. And then this little beauty here, which is the Corona Borealis, with its head star as Alphecca. Now, in this constellation at the moment, one of the highlights is we are due for a supernova explosion. So one of the stars is going to go bang, and it's going to be as bright as the Alphecca star. Now, you can see that star with your naked eye. So again, somewhere in that constellation between now and September, a star's going to blow up, and that'll be a star will appear as bright as Alphecca for a few weeks, and then after that it'll just gradually go away. So that's again a supernova destination. Ophiuchus, for people who are, your star signs in December, you might want to look at the 13th star sign, which is Ophiuchus. Never can pronounce it properly. But Ophiuchus, you might be more Ophiuchian than you are on the star sign that you are in December. That's an interesting one. So yeah, I'm not going to give too much away for the night, but again, some of the stuff we should have an action-packed night if the weather holds out. Again, we've got Capella star there, and Auriga's just another bright star coming up. And we're going to see loads of satellites, like, with the naked eye. So, you'll see they're like moving stars. So the best way to look at a satellite is if you look above your head, they're like stars that are moving. So they're not like planes will have a flash between them at the bottom. These will just have like a moving star. So they are easy to spot as well. And then you can click on them and it tells you which satellite. Some of them are weather satellites, like this one here. Actually, this one here is a part of a rocket body. So the rocket went up Cosmos 1624R. Blew up, probably it's a NORAD rocket. So probably when that rocket got rid of its payload, the space junk, or the littered space junk, that's got caught in the Earth's orbit. And it's on a mind of its own. So again, interesting things like that, really. This, it'll blow your mind what you can see. And again, so what I'd say my top tips for closing this video, especially for the Mile Shy Stargazing group, is ahead of the night, feel free to bring your own binoculars if you've got some. It'll really help your experience. Download the Stellarium app in advance. You get it on Google Play, Apple Android Store, Google Play Android Store, Apple App Store, sorry. Download them in advance. Make sure that you got them installed as well. Also as well, don't be afraid to ask any questions or any questions whatsoever. There'll be some I'll know off the top of my head, some I won't know, but I'll get you the answer for them. And again, my group was formed just to help people step into stargazing. It's purely for beginners, so beginners at the beginners level, never been out, don't know what they're looking at the night sky. this is what we do, and you know, I appreciate the Mile Shy Club, not only just for our running groups that we're blessed with, it's also, you know, being the opportunity to spend the night with you talking about the night sky and the wonders of the night sky as well. So a little bit of what we're going to do on the night. Yeah, you know, we'll have some telescopes set up, have a look through the skies in the ideal have a look through the sky in the ideal situation. But apart from that, you know, just I hope this video will just give you a little bit of taste there about what we could possibly see. And yeah, you know, just feel free to ask any questions. But I'll see you on the night. Fingers crossed for a clear sky. We'll make that clear sky a plan B, so it's not our plan A. Our plan A is to have a chat, and then it'll be a nice bonus if we do get a clear sky. Reverse psychology in action there, but no, keep fingers crossed for it. You know, it would be really, really nice if we can get some action with that. But we have got a moon coming up, which would be good, and with it being July, fingers crossed, it might be a little bit more settled towards the early hours of the morning. So yeah, I'll share some things ahead of time. So again, Stellarian app, and I'll share some information about the digital toolkit. I'll check the space station time on the night, because if we drew a space station flyover, that would be awesome as well. Watch the astrophotography video, start off with your mobile phone photography as well. And I'll see you down there. Have a lovely day. Take care. All the best. Bye.